Hey guys, MKDH and welcome back to the Secret of Evermore Self-Imposed Challenge playthrough. Last time we finished getting all 3 parts that Tinker needed, and we also checked in on Fire Eyes. She's actually doing okay, and yep. We also checked out our... We also talked with her about our theory on what could be happening, and that somebody could be pulling about the mastermind, but... she mentioned about a robot butler being at the experiment and alongside the four leaders, and what was it? But he's just a robot, right? Well, we're going to go to the space station now. Let's get to the bottom of this, finally. I'm keeping the axe equipped, even though these areas are basically non-threatening because I want to be punished for my mistakes. Dang it. To the mammoth graveyard we go. You're obsolete, Widowmakers. Kill those two at once. Needle. And that was out of sync. Yeah, because I parked the sorry, not the Wind Waker, the Wind Walker. Back in North Prehistoria, so we gotta go back here. Yeah. Now you get my reference to Wind Waker. I'm referring to Ultimate Quest of the Avatar when I say about having to cast a spell every time we want to change direction. I'm referring to the hot air balloon in that game. Anyway, speedrunners would go to the northwest corner of Evermore to crash the Wind Walker. Just skip this cutscene. Let's get the landing cutscene so that they can get things going faster. Oh, right, I should take note of Private Hazard stats right now, particularly its attack and defense. It's 161 and 231 respectively. We get another cutscene. We'll be turning all 3 items. I am KDH. Do you have the items that I need? I sure do. And we give him the gauge, the wheel, and the diamond eyes. Very good indeed. Let's see here. I have to make sure pieces are all in order. Yeah, if I adjust the knob and put on the button, I think we're ready to go. This is it, MKDH. You're going to go where no one has gone before. Star Trek reference. We've actually been there before. Oh. Well, you've never been shot out of the turret with only a minimal chance of survival. To be fair, Takumi Kinnecker's Uprising came out 17 years after Secret of Evermore, so that's true. Okay, let's go! And I wish I could play Dark Moon Cavern from Diddy Kong Racing, but what happened to Komi's one? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off! Here we go! And we're already there somehow. Did we travel at the speed of light? Or something? So we are in Omnitopia, but We're in the lore portion video. Yes, what a ride! Thinkers ship worked great. Private Hazard, what's happened? You're so metallic, like Tilzilla in the attack of the appliance people. At least we'll be ready if we're attacked by bumblebees or waffle weasels. Private Hazard doesn't appreciate that. Sorry, Private Hazard, just kidding. Now we better start looking for Professor Appleberg. Now we do. And oh look, what's that? The tentacles from the Aquagoth battle. Except now we can actually target the tiny tentacles. Private Hazard, get him. Oh, you caught the land and cross. Fire. The tentacles actually have updated stats, but not like it helps them a whole lot, but it is what it is. Somehow the rats don't. I could swear there are three rats on the game files, and the ones here would actually be unable to inflict plague for some reason. Not that they ever attack us anyway. Tentacles goes splat. Oh, a Guardbot. He's not interested in attacking us, so. Arbitrary miss came. Not that the tiny tentacles aren't much of a threat anyway. AMA fine. Untitled Junkyard Chapter. Untitled Guard. I am Ash Elliot has not appeared for duty. I have received reports that she is being detained in the eastern sector. I may not leave my post to investigate, but if you do, remember to try many wall switches. I do not recognize your design. You must be one of the new import models. So yeah, there's a bit of a side quest with I am dash pod. am dash p. That's PI. Sorry. Didn't think to move carefully there. Take that, you dirty rats. None of these things. So yeah, the toaster dog has very much improved stats. The toaster dog form provides 80 attack and 250 physical defense. That's insane. And it's certainly not reason for me to ban the collars. For all the reasons. Well, except the letter collar. The letter collar at this point is redundant. Well, not redundant. It's just subject to law of diminishing. I mean, you expect Private Hazard to survive by maybe by self-UHP. I don't expect that. I don't expect that to happen. Private Hazard's so durable at this point. Oh, I should also showcase something. Yes. This is the only weakness of the toaster dog form. Yeah, it doesn't. When you sprint while controlling the dog, when controlling the toaster dog, the game actually checks if you have pressed down the beep button, and so it keeps having the charge up until it eventually reaches 0%. It reaches 0% very quickly. It's probably how many? 1024. 1, 2. What am I thinking? 3196. So 14. 12 frames. Yeah. You go down to 0% within about 12 frames. Maybe 13, but anyway, we're in the boiler room. That was the junk room, if you're wondering. Oh, right. Yeah, Neo-Greebles. Did they look familiar? Did they look familiar to you? And they don't even do anything. But yeah, as you can see, Neo-Greebles look exactly like the creatures in the treetops, so you can guess that the creatures in the treetops in the Dark Forest were Greebles, the regular Greebles within the game's files. The boiler room has a couple of gimmicks. First off, sniff location. Oh, actually, I should cover the gel cells first instead. Because the gel cells use switches in this particular room. Obviously, this locks the cell with the switches. This is the cell with the nasty little surprise. Say hello to another palette swap of the Raptor, called the Raptor. Except it's the Omnitopia version. You don't want this guy to hit you. He hits very hard. If he doesn't behave. Bait him out. Et voila. And he drops petals. Yeah, the Untitled Raptor is, I believe, 325 attack. If you let him... So you don't want to let him hit you. He does have a good... He's fairly aggressive though, so he can go right into predictable and baitable behavior, as you saw. I didn't take any damage, of course. Oh, and red jelly balls. The Untitled version, the Untitled palette swap of the lime slime and the blue goo. So yes, red, blue, and green. Completing the graphics colors tripod. Not much to them really. And here's another Guardbot, except this Guardbot's friendly. Thank you for everything. Thank you for listening to me. Please accept my offering. Please accept offering. You said the new trend. I am returning to my post. I will be late again. Yes. Yeah, this Guardbot is... It's bad, apparently. That Guardbot was clearly I am -L8, or I am late, of course. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about with this room is that like with those two spawn locations in the swamp, as well as the ingredient sniff locations in the Ivor Tower East Wing, when you grab from the sniff locations, the quantity of the next sniff location you handle will be set. It defaults to 1 if you're wondering, like so. And this is pivotal if we want the maximum of irreplaceable ingredients. Yeah, irreplaceable. Like when we grab the wax, the next location we grab ingredients from it will provide 3, and we got 3 meteorites from there. And the meteorites, and when we grab the meteorites from there, we'll get 4, and this comes into play because we get from here dry ice. 4 dry ice. Yeah, that would default to, I believe, 2. Yeah, and oh, and gunpowder's replaceable. But dry ice you can only find in a limited quantity, but yeah. Anything else, boy? No? We've taken care of all the important stuff anyway. I just want the extra ingredients that we're basically managed. Iron's not too important. Crystal, only one in there. That's weird. Taking advantage of the voice cheating movement, of the AI cheating movement to handle this a bit faster. Yeah, we can't. We're back here so that. Oh, and I should point to this computer. It's going to become important later. You see, there's a teleporter there, but it's inactive. Where I saw. Oh, there we go. We see parts. It's not clear, but we see. We see makings of Aegis sword in the top for whatever reason. Oh, there we go. You are quite amazing, Cardon Robot. I wish to thank you, young wild creature, by giving you the reflector formula. This formula requires 2 parts grease and 1 part iron. User gift will many wild creatures with too much power behave illogically. When we get the reflect spell, it reflects magic. There's only 2 enemies left in the entire game capable of using alchemy. That use alchemy. I'm spoiling it right now, though. It's situational. One, I want you. For one, I'm going to ban it for the bonus boss fight. You'll see why. Kind of think that the Guardbot 8. I say anything then? No, he just asked if I wanted to use it and think of a career in junk. We could use a few good cards. You say something new? What? Okay. We still have to come back later. But right now... Yeah. This is going to take a while because... takes on. Wait. How much damage the Raptor dealt the Private Hatter? And remember, he has so much physical defense to begin with. Oh god. Behave! Note to self, when freeing the Raptor, do not forget to... Wow. You okay, buddy? Let's get you back up. Enough. So we're in the main district and... This is what Untitled. This is how Omnitopia maintains some semblance of challenge. It primarily involves puzzles. Right here, we can't go any further. There's obviously an enemy that's not doing anything. We can't target it. But those 8 gates, they're actually airlocks. Except we kind of need oxygen to survive. So. But thankfully, Private Hatter is now metallic, so he can go through the airlocks. Oh, what am I thinking? Oh, and these are to change Private Hatter to attack level to 1, or he'll wig out. What are you doing, Private Hatter? And yes, these blockading enemies are spearbots. They are not much of a threat, just a puzzle. That thankfully won't overstay our welcome. I want to display a bug with these things. Yep. You can actually hit the spear bots without having to... With spear throws, or... let's see the bazooka. Yep, the bazooka actually hits them. These two particular spear bots pose no threat. They're just... I'm just saving a bit of time. Come on, buddy. Oh, and if you're wondering, patrolling the horizontal corridors are Mungolas. Or Eyes of the Mungolas, and they're actually upgraded from... they're actually kind of upgraded from the ones in Eye of Mungola in the Great Pyramid, except it's purely in stats. They're always consistently vulnerable. We do get some nice rewards for dealing with them. They do have 3,000 HP, so Spearbots have 1,000 HP. But you're doing pretty good. Oh, and in case you're wondering how much alchemy defense Spearbots have, yeah, they actually have 64 magic defense. So alchemy spells will barely deal any damage at all. Fortunately, the Spearbot's AI is glitched. So they'll try to attack the player's character for all the good it does them. Yeah, keep shooting. What are you doing, Private Adder? Yeah, get that Spearbot for me, would you? Will get more complicated to deal with when Spearbots are on the way, because if you're wondering, yeah, as you've been seeing, keeping the Spearbot will open its door, and the door stays open even if you refresh the screen. And in fact, there's a bug with the Spearbot. I'll be displaying when I get the chance. Gosh, Ronaldo. Can you please cooperate? This could take a while, though. Things fire, so it won't cause Private Adder to bounce back from the knockback of the shots. Fucking arbitrary misses. Okay, good. That Spearbot's down. This is going to be a long. Help that and over here, Private Adder. be really annoying. Oh, but, oh dear. Gonzala. And this is the annoying thing of about dealing with Gonzala's in the corridors with already defeated Guardbots. Game's a little cheap with the game. I imagine that's why the dog gets inflated stats, just so we can Jesus, I need extra now. And yeah, in case you're wondering, Private Hazard can't open these openings to different sectors. Like, you may have noticed that these sectors are marked with a letter and a number. This is B1. Okay, we already handled A1, so let's go into A2. And by the way, there's a couple of sectors, so to speak, that triggers something that I'm worried about. The Ramod showcases that I don't have to worry. Let's just say that there's a 1 in 27 chance of something I would not want to happen. I'd have to use a cheat code if I'd have to modify one of the involved values with a cheat code to get past. Item sales, engaged, input selection, money exchange. You can exchange any currency for credit. Well, be jewels. I'll give you 4 credits for every jewel. Okay. So yeah, yes, credits have the least. So credits have the least per unit value of any of the 4 currency types. Thanks for the exchange. Yeah, credits are half as valuable per unit as talents are. Let's see what the items are on sale. Honey, essence, pixie dust, wings, and dog biscuits. Nothing I need. Ingredients, sales mode, engage, input selection, purchase ingredients. Expected stuff. We can actually get better here or cheaper than effectively in Gothica. Remember, betters were 1,000 gold coins. Gold coins are 8 times the value of currency, so betters will be sold at 8,000 credits per packet in Gothica. Here, we get them for only 2,000. Oh, and gunpowder's available in case you care. I may as well stock up. Oh, and mushrooms are available for some odd reason. Roots are available, no doubt, for gameplay purposes. That's silly. I mean, we already had roots in a volcano. What more do you want? Armament sales, mode engaged, make a selection. Now, we can actually buy bazooka ammo. We can buy thunderballs, particle bombs, or cryoblast, but I'll go over each of them later. Program complete. Right now, I'm more interested in the armor. Cyber Glove, Lightning Helm, Magnum Mail, and of course the Spot's Collar. Wrong menu. The Magnum Mail provides 94 defense, a 21 point improvement over the Sinning armor. Sorry, the shining armor. Thank you, Castlevania Circle of the Moon. The lightning helmet provides 93 defense, 21 point improvement over the night zone. And the cyber glove, 82 defense, 17 points over the dragon's claw. There we go. Oh, in case you're wondering what the vendors have to say, K9 Unit Detective sales program is enabled to engage. And they all say it. I had to wait for green, green, blue. Yeah, that relates to what is said in this room, as well as the room where that becomes relevant. Cleaning program in progress. Do not detain the cleaning machine. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. The clapper. And these Mechadusters are say the same thing to the dog, but not so much the end. K9 unit detected. Healing program is unable to engage. Dang it! Untitled healing station operative. Input 100 credits per rest cycle. Yes, please. And we don't even get away from it. We just stay in place. Cycle completely. Step away from the beam. See you later. So let's get going. We come out at D2. Oh, and may as well display the spearheart glitch. Yeah, the doors stay open, but the spearbots are basically alive and targetable. And I swear they have 0 HP. So we need to go to C2 first. Sure, game. Minimum 1 damage. Control mechanism for some fans. Let's turn on the switch. That turns on the fans. And that room to the left will showcase why that's relevant. Although, given what fans are about, you can are designed for, you can probably guess. I'm trying to see. Ah, fine game. Fine. Okay, let me check with the 2250. But anyway, the heater room, and if the fans were inactive, all of the pipes would be superheated, and the heated pipes don't do much damage at all, but they still inflict knockbacks. You could actually slip through these two pipes. And where can you can move between the two without touching them. Oh, and notice the fans are moving on top of the machines with the pipes that are cooled down. And this is where you need to have this is where we need the fans active. You can't move between these last ones. Yeah, just to prove that that's hitbox dissonance. Case in point. Yeah, I have no doubt that that's a deliberate moment of hitbox dissonance. Getting past that, we get the old reliable, which improves our defense again. It's a helmet that provides 117 defense. Already a 24-point improvement over the lightning helm. Yeah, I'm obviously playing a bit suboptimally. A bit. But come on, this armor still cuts down what we need to deal with. Gotta wait for Private Hazard to deal with this thing. I wish I could set him to level 3, but unfortunately his AI would wig out. Unfortunately, Private Hazard's AI would wig out and wander all over the place, and there's plenty of space to wander around. He's basically walking in space, which makes it ironic that there's a bit of collision detection issues that I actually stumbled upon. But whatever the case, hey, Private Hazard, another spear pump for you to handle. This way from DT. Get him, boy. What are you doing? Get the spear bot. Okay, that takes care of you. That was not the best position. Then you use the spawn the spear bot in there. Not that it makes a difference. arbitrary method. There we go. We got several options to go. What are you doing? There you go. I wish Private Hatter's AI was more cooperative. Private Hatter doing? Okay, get that spear button for me. Private Hatter took out the spear bolt until then. No, So yes, in case you were wondering, Omnitopia's main district is a 4x4 area. Where we need to go next is D3. This has the security access, and I forgot to set Private Hatter's attack level back to 3. Freaking arbitrary method, and in case you're wondering, these are floating fans. They have the best defense stats of any mook in the game. 700 HP, 300 physical defense, and 48 magic defense. Oh, and they have 15 evade as well, so there's not much to them, really. Oh, really? They just wander around hoping to hit you. Oh, we were out of sync there. Yeah, no match for Private Hatter, of course. And this thing labeled block. Well, there's a. Well, it relates to this color coded set of switches. What do I mean by color coding? Alarm room. The thing will ask you if you want to, which digits you want to enter. I'll enter 3, 2, 1. To display what that robot was talking about. Red would be 1, blue would be 2, and green would be 3. The robot said green, green, blue. Which would be the code for deactivating the alarm room, but I'm not going to do that. However, what I will do is use a different code. So oddly, it's... What I want to use is 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, and 1. Keep in mind that the code that does that opens the lock into a passage, and the code that deactivates the alarm room, they're both randomly generated as soon as you enter either this room or the services sector, but oddly not the alarm room. And there's a chance that both codes could be the same, and the game will always always check for the alarm code. It will only check for the other code if there isn't already a match with the alarm code. Even if the alarm room code, even if the alarm room has already been handled, but so I would have needed to use a code there if I ran into the 1 in 27 chance of both codes being the exact same. The game doesn't try to throw about a mulligan or anything, so that's fine. I don't think there's even an indication of what the code for opening this up is. And again, it's randomly generated, so have fun with that last 1 in 27 chance. But anyway, going on to these two. Greenhouse lighting. You want the greenhouse lighting to be off, but there's a problem. This also controls the lighting. Storage room lighting. Yeah. Yeah. When you switch on the lighting for one, you switch on the lighting for the other, and we do not want the greenhouse. Trust me, we absolutely do not want the greenhouse to have its lighting on. I will get to that when I handle as soon as we take care of the storage room. Right now. Oh, and yeah, Spearbots and rooms still have more HP than floating fans, but you get what I mean. Oh. Where are you? We had the Mechaduster, and the final move type in the game. Mechadusters are basically just moving around, minding their own business, or at least attacking you, not identifying you as an intruder. And did you just snipe a Mechaduster, Private Hazard? Huh? Hi. Yeah, pallet swaps. Yeah, another pallet swap back, and another. Or actually, the original Thraxx is. Yeah, there's clearly a factory of enemies going on around here. Looks like our mastermind's the one behind threats like Aegis and Thraxx and Coleoptera. We got a protector, we got particle bombs, we got 3 meteorites. There's quite a bit in here, actually. I'll showcase the protector ring. 101 to a 19-point improvement from the cyber club. Hang on. Yeah. Wow. It's actually less of an improvement and more reliable. We got dry ice. And this is the maximum amount of dry ice you can possibly have, by the way. Unlucky number 13. Granted that's with glitching, but still. Acorns and honey. Okay, you have 85 attack. Thunderballs. I'm going to use the honey on Private Hazard. Over here, Mechaduster. other takers? No? Where do you come from? Yeah, let's get out of here. And if you're wondering, we needed the storage room lights to be on if we wanted to grab the items there. Yeah. Now that we've dealt with that, we need to go back to D3 and turn the lights back off. Turn out that light! And once again, we have to take care of this Mungola. We need to head to C4. Yeah, D2 and C3 do not have anywhere we can go, as we saw. Now if you're wondering, the color I got was 332, 3 being green and 2 being blue. If you didn't use the proper codes, you'd have to fight these Guardbots. Here. And wow. And yet, you're finding Guardbots in a wide open area where they can be spazzes. Yeah, as you can see, we'd have to fight 8 until 2 at a time coming out of character. Took care of them. Yeah, not much to say. Just dodge the Guardbots. Rock pebble scrolls. They really expect you to use ranged weapons at this point. That's for sure. So you can snipe these things out when you get your attacks lined up. There we go. And yeah, that cornering at the end could always happen. Titanium vest. Yeah, I had to get a showing them. And the titanium vest is a 30-point improvement from the Magna Mail. Oh, definitely equipping it. And we need to go this way. Like this thing thrown at her. pretty obvious. And, yep, the greenhouse. In case you're wondering why we need the lights to be off, these pellet swaps at the Carniflower and Wimby Flower, they're called the Flowering Death. And they live up to the name, believe me. Because if they grab you, it's an because one, if they grab you, it's an instant 999 damage. Yeah, that kind of leaves the boy a little unable to return to full then. And more importantly, you can't kill them, or at least not without ridiculous effort. Oh, and those are mosquitoes, by the way. That private hatter just landed. Because with those metal mosquitoes, they have 175 attack. Not like it matters. Not like it matters. We have the insect incense, and it works on them. I wish it worked on the Flowering Death because, yes. In case you're wondering, they have 10,000 HPs. I believe they have 2,250 physical. Some ridiculous value anyway. And I'm pretty sure they have 64 magic defense. But yeah. The Flowering Death as a grab that instantly that deals. I'm pretty sure it's their attack that's 2,250 attack, which would deal 999 damage through any defense, physical defense rating you could achieve. And the damage that would be pure damage. And in case you're wondering, it ignores barrier and aura. Now, you could get past most of them by targeting them with Alchemy and attack Alchemy and using the stun time to get past. Or using, or as cruel as it sounds, using the dog as bait. But the developers thought about this idea, and about these two ideas, and say, no, we don't think so. This particular Flowering Death will not try to attack the dog, only the boy. And yeah, that's going to leave us a little unable to ever return to boat if the lights are on and we try to get past. And also, you can't target it with Alchemy, so you can't use it to stun it and slip past. I mean, other players have found glitches to get past. Like have the boys stand here and cast a spell, and have the dog rush to the teleporter. The devs didn't think to stop that with the blockade or something. Yeah. Long story short, keep the lights up, please, for the love of God. So, A3. So, yes. Private hazard back to attack level 1. Don't worry, this is almost over. Thank heaven. One more Insala. What are you doing all the way over there, Private Hatter? Jesus. deal with that last Drumzala, but whatever. Seriously, that freaking AI. A4 is our destination. Look, we're finally back to. You're Professor Ruffleberg, aren't you?
Oh, yes. And you're MKDH. I've been watching you through the monitor. I've been watching you through the monitors. You're quite an adventurer. You're the same peer that inspired me to create this world. Of course, that was many years ago. 30 to be exact. Now, everything is out of whack and Carlton is on the loose.
Carlton? Carlton? He's the big guy in the tuxedo who showed me the door. So, the butler
Oh, yes, Carlton is my automated servant. Or at least he was. I contracted Carlton in order to do the household chores. You know, tidy up, greet guests, pay the bills, let the cat out, clean the gutters.
Are you the owner of that cat? Wait, no. That would have been 30 years ago.
And I made him so smart that he could play chess and give me a run for my money. But as the years wore on, Carlton got tired of being a servant, and he decided to turn the tables and take over. First he sabotaged the experiment, then let us all stranded in this world of our imaginations. Then he schemed and schemed and schemed until he finally made his move. We used this machine of mine to come to Evermore. And when Carlton took over, he used it to turn the lives of my friends.
That's not nice.
Carlton is an insidious mechanoid, quite mean indeed.
So the butler really did.
He said that he destroyed the planet if I didn't make a gun of my words.
What? He put the planet on a kill switch and used it as what? Okay, that's just nasty.
And as he owns and leading the lands of Evermore, Carlton will be in control. But thanks to you, Carlton has been thwarted at every turn. Now he has retreated to a chamber in the center of Untitled or it's probably hiding on that evil planet, I speak.
If you can help you without this guy once in a while, can you help us get back to Poland?
Yes, by all means. In fact, if Carlton can be taken control, the rest of us will return to Poland as well.
Let's do it! Yeah, we gotta stop him! Before he tries anything else.
There's a special item in Evermore that is under Carlton's chamber. The item is an energy core at the base of the chessboard. If you can achieve this device, you'll be able to confront Carlton and talk to him. I'll give you access to the core from my control port.
And the second statue... Bazooka really feels this staircase. That funny background event.
You'll find a hatch that leads to an escape pod in the next room. You can use the pod to return to Evermore and cut the core. Before you go, let me give you a special alchemy formula. If you have a meteorite and dry ice, the formula will create a hobby.
And we got the call-up spell, which requires 1 meteorite and 1 dry ice. And this is the only spell that requires either meteorite or dry ice. Yeah, it's limited to how many times you can cast, how much dry ice you have. And there are rumors that there's a hidden merchant in this very lab. These rumors are not substantiated at all. I'm not sure. I doubt this merchant really exists. People were probably fishing for some way to get more dry ice than the limited quantities were provided.
If you need my help, toss a cold piece to the ground and I'll be there. Would you like for me to
see? Nothing.
See you later. Carlton is hidden away in the chamber in the center of Omnitopia. The key is to enter the chamber at the energy core. Take it into the junkyard sector and activate the transport tube. Would you like to equip your equipment to us? Good luck, MKDH. You're a fine robot, not at all evil like Carlton.
sales program is unable to engage. Yeah, humor by developers. Oh, right. I want to go over Sydney some combat spells. Disrupt is basically causes confound, which actually works differently from enemies. It can cause them to randomly swat at air. It's not that useful, but can help sometimes. So, I think. I mean, we've been through all the move types anyway, so. Restore heals you. Restore's a single. Restore can be used single target on the. Restore can be used single or multi-target as a full heal, like super heal or one of. Except you can. It's more versatile than either of those, so it can be used to target the dog exclusively. And the Electrobolt, another attack spell. Yawn. So, okay, let's Somerset engage input selection as please. And Ruffleberg's computer provides the best equipment in the game: the virtual glove, and the brainstorm, the virtual vest, and the spots collar. So we have the virtual vest, 169 defense, the brainstorm, 144, and the virtual glove, a mixture of the virtual boy and the power glove, 122 defense. I love the virtual glove, it's so bad. So let's go this way. You know, we could try to learn how to let this machine take us home and be home. No. We have a mission. We need to stop this. We need to stop Cultron. We need to focus on our mission and get the later lands in the process. We need to get things done, and let's go this way then. And yep, we're in the Aeroglider, the machine that was crashed in way back at the start of the game. But yeah, as we can see, Cultron is a nice graphical woods game. But anyway, now we have full control of the Aeroglider. We won't accidentally blow it up. We could have had an airship way back at the start of the game, but it is what it is. Young friend MKDH, just talk to an energy core gizmo maybe beneath the chestnut. Cause I'm not on this river. You're very animal to be on such a dangerous mission. And that Tinker provides a new spell where explosion was. Hopefully you collected explosion, but anyway. We got the nitro formula. Nitro requires 1 part gunpowder and 2 parts grease. It requires 1 part gunpowder and 2 parts grease, and sounds dangerous. And nitro is the definition of awesome but impractical. It's tied with firepower for the highest might bound. And it's also there's a problem with purchasing gunpowder and grease. Yeah, you're going to see in the next part. But we got the Atom Smasher. The Atom Smasher has 50 defense, just like those other two Omnitopia weapons, the Laser Lance and the Neutron Blade. And the Neutron Blade effectively has 62 might. The Laser Lance has 50, except its charged attacks, of course, are ranged attacks. And the Bazooka, the other ammo types are the Particle Bomb, 350 might, and the Cryo Blast, 800 might. And by the way, the Bazooka has an infamous bug with the Particle Bomb and Cryo. I think I'd want to go into them in the next part, but this part's been long enough. Jesus. Camellia, do you have anything new to say? No, of course not. Actually, I could say something about the Bazooka bug, yes. Because it's commonly known that what happens with the Bazooka bug is that when you use the stronger ammo types, you receive more knockback, you receive more recoil as well. The game uses different animation scripts, but the game picks up which animation scripts should need to be checked, and it only thinks to handle it for the Thunderball ammo when handling the ammo decrementing. Yeah, at least I can deal more than one damage to match with the Atom Smasher. You can... So yeah, because the game thinks to make use of scripts to determine whether or not Bazooka ammo should be decremented. It only thinks that handle it for the Thunderball ammo. That the other two ammo types, they'll never decrement. Their amounts will never decrement, so yeah, oops. Nice attack. Nice random attack, Red. Honestly, why couldn't the axes have armor-piercing values? Oh, this is going to come to a head in the bonus boss fight. Yeah, I'm going to use the piano splitter against the bonus boss. But right now, I need some of these. So yeah, if we can see the butler did it. The butler is guilty. Of course. Yeah, one more reason Secret of Evermore gets accused of cliché Stormwood. I'll go over it in the next part. 21,000 gold coins, huh? I know, I need some freaking rest. Wow, figuring out what must be going on. I think I'm missing home. I think I'm homesick. I'm level 28, like to see it. Like today, the rate is 50 times. Yeah, of course. I mean, this is the most comfortable get. It's just some money. I just miss home, that's all. You've had a good fast. Would you like for me to record your progress? wave. So next time, we're going to get the energy core and set up for chasing down Carltron. So until then, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day. MKDH, out. See you later. Yes, folks, the butler did it.